I refused to replace my guest room twin beds with a queen bed for my homeless in-laws. So I'm a social worker, and my state has one of the worst foster care systems in the country. We don't have nearly enough foster homes for all the kids who need them. Kids end up sleeping on the floor at our CPS office in sleeping bags because there's literally nowhere else for them to go. It's heartbreaking. Sometimes when I can't find emergency placements, especially for siblings who need to stay together, I just bring them home with me for the night. My husband and I are child-free, but he's really supportive of this. So our guest bedroom has 2 twin beds with pull-out beds underneath. That means I can give 4 kids their own beds instead of making them share or sleep on the floor. I spent a lot of time making that room feel welcoming and safe for scared kids. Then earlier this year, my brother-in-law and his wife lost their jobs. They couldn't renew their lease, and suddenly they were homeless. They needed somewhere to stay while they found new work and an apartment. I didn't really want to let them stay with us, but it felt like the right thing to do. They moved in and immediately started complaining about the twin beds. They kept saying they needed a queen bed to sleep together. I explained that the bed frames can't be pushed together and the room is too small to fit an air mattress without removing the twin beds first. They wanted me to either get rid of the beds completely or put them in a storage unit so they could bring in a queen air mattress. We don't even have a garage, so I'd have to pay for storage. I told them absolutely not. They were only supposed to be staying 2 months at most, and I wasn't going to dismantle a room I worked hard on. Plus, honestly, I didn't want them getting too comfortable. The longer they stayed, the harder it would be to get them out. And I'd rather use that room for kids who have nowhere else to go than my ungrateful in-laws who could figure something else out. They kept pushing and complaining to everyone who would listen. That's when my husband finally stepped in and told them straight up that if they didn't like the sleeping arrangements, they could get a hotel. He said if they complained one more time, they'd have to leave immediately. His exact words were, "These are kid beds because we help kids. If you can't appreciate that, there's the door." They shut up after that, but I could tell they were pissed. They stayed for 2 months and barely spoke to us the whole time. The second they found an apartment, they moved out. Now they're telling everyone in my husband's family that we're terrible people who made them sleep in children's beds. They're acting like we were cruel for not accommodating them better. My husband has been telling his whole family to shut up about it. He said, "Don't talk to us unless you have something nice to say." Most of them think we're being unreasonable, but I don't care. Those beds are for kids who need them, not for grown adults who should be grateful they had a roof over their heads at all.